Hey guys, it's Chris. Just a little heads up, my first couple videos, the microphone that I was using, it actually died, and died in the sense that no amount of battery power could actually bring it back to life. It just doesn't work anymore. So I've since ordered a new one, but for right now, what I'm using is just some really cheap microphone that I got on a digital recorder. So once the new microphone comes in, I promise sound will be better. But for now, a lot of the things that I recorded, I had to go back and re-record, but some of them they've already done them. Things have been planted, or items have been built. So I'm going to do my best to narrate over that footage. So again, just bear with me, and hopefully in the next week I'm going to be back with much better sound. So today what I want to talk about is the construction of a drying rack for our harvested hops. Now, if you're growing hops in the backyard, I've seen many different drying contraptions that folks have used. I've seen simple screen doors, even some like furnace filters, things like that. And basically what you need to apply is to make sure that you give the hops enough airflow so that they can dry down appropriately. We can't just pick fresh hops and throw them in the freezer because the moisture content will still be too high. More than likely they'll spoil, they'll rot, and they won't impart good flavor to any type of brews that you might have. So what we're going to build today is something that's a little bit more sturdier, a little bit larger than maybe something you would have in a typical backyard home setting, because here we have about 9 bines, and with each bine I hope that we get about a pound of hops per bine. So we'll see what happens in terms of the amount of harvest, but we do need a little bit larger of a drying rack in order to make sure that we do get good airflow around all of the cones and that we're able to dry them down effectively. The materials that we use to build the hop racks, pretty straightforward, just things that I got from the local hardware store. So we use some 1x2s and some 2x4s to build the frame and the legs, and then also we have some screening which we also got from the hardware store, and that was about $5 screening. It's just really cheap stuff. Again, we're just trying to get good airflow all around the hop cones. The other things that we do have, there are some box fans. So I got 3 box fans moving air around it. The materials are simple, easy, cheap, and then the whole putting everything together, the construction of the drying rack is again very simple to do. And so let's just take a look very quickly on the process that I went about of putting everything together, and you'll see this is something that anyone can do in their own home. So as you can see, the hops drying rack has been rebuilt. We have our fresh new screen put on here. We've made sure to lift this up. It's about 2 feet off the ground. That way we have good airflow both above and below. Get those hops dry very quickly so that we make sure that we don't get any mold or mildew problems. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Share with your friends, anyone who you know might be a backyard hops grower. We're going to have a couple more videos coming out on hops, including the weighing and calculating of the dry and wet matter of the cones, and then of course the actual picking of the hops themselves and drying them down. And so please feel free, again, like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.